here at the Passionate Home, Downtown Langley, and we're going to do another Candices Creative Corner. And so today we are going to be using the IOD mold, lock and key, and we're going to be using a couple different things. Actually, we're going to be using the air dried clay, got some in my bag here, and we're also going to be using the resin. So this is amazing resin. It sets up, cures really quickly, and so I'm just going to show you this process. So a couple different options. So we're going to get started here.
So we have for hello to the For Love of Aqua, Retro 9 Vibes.
Oops, let's get this one. So when you're working with these resins, there's two parts, and basically you're going to do a part of each, equal parts. Alrighty, so I'm just going to, oh, that one's not wanting to open for me. There we go. The hardest part is opening the bottle. You know, these child ones, not friendly. I've got some gloves on because I don't want to get this all over my hands. And I'm basically just going to, I have some little medicine cups here and I have a line, and I'm just going to pour to that line. And I'm going to set that here, and I'm going to pour the other one to the line. And then I'm just going to set them beside each other just to make sure that they're even. For them to cure properly, they need to be the same amount. So I've got a wee bit more on this one here. So I'm just going to carefully pop a wee drizzle more into this one. And until we combine them, they won't activate. On their own, nothing scary. When you combine them, they get a little bit warm. And I should have cleaned that off first, but you know me. Here we go. Alrighty, so I've got a plastic cup here. I'm going to combine the two of these into this cup. Get it all out. And then I don't have a lot of time here to mix, so we're just going to get at her. So you can see right now it was yellow, and then as you're mixing, it's turning clear. And then we're going to be ready to pour. And I have to mix it for approximately 30 seconds, and then I have about a minute and a half to work with it while it's liquid. Alrighty, so we're just getting that beautifully mixed. I don't see any yellow swirls or anything in there, which tells me that it's mixed well. We're gonna bring our mold over, and you know what? Sometimes you think, oh, I have to be so perfect with this, and the reality is that you don't. You can see I'm not being perfect. I'm gonna do the keyhole. Oops. I'm gonna do this big one here. Got way too much going on there, but you know what? Watch this. I'm just going to slide it along, make sure they're full. And so a little bit of waste for sure. That's not ideal. But I'm just gonna show you also how you can still get these out. Like you sort of think that's not gonna work, but it will. Alrighty. Messy, messy. Some people, I've seen them just do the whole thing, just cover the whole thing.
Good morning to everybody that's just joining.
Good morning. Okay, I might not have enough for this one here, but that's okay.
Candice is making DIY jewelry.
DIY jewelry. I should have said that at the beginning. We're going to think outside the box with this mold today. Okay, so this is ready to go. I'm just going to let that set up. So this is going to take approximately 10 to 15 minutes. It's going to turn white, and I'll make sure that Krista shows you as it starts turning. It's really cool. So I'm going to set that off to the side. So we already have that going, and I cast a few things yesterday. So this lovely little necklace here is done in the resin.
Oh, I love it.
These ones here are done, they're resin. I want to show you something. So the resin sets up super hard. When it's still setting, it's really flexible. So if you're putting it on something curved, you can definitely curve it while it's still finishing the cure time. But then it gets very hard, which is awesome for something like this. If you're doing something that maybe doesn't have that perfect flat surface, you can actually, I'm going to show you that you can heat this up. I'm just going to grab my heat gun. And I don't even need to go, I don't want to get too hot, but I just want to show you that when you heat it up, it becomes flexible again. So you can make these ahead of time. See, it's already starting to soften. Okay, pull that aside. See if it's soft enough. So now we can actually bend this, right?
Oh, cool.
So if I was gonna put this on something with a curved surface, I can totally do that. And then when it cools, it's going to become solid again. Alrighty? So that's already going. Oh, check out this. I wanted to show you these too. So I'm gonna show you how to make just a super simple earring. This is with the air dry clay. I actually have just impressed the air dry clay. So I'm just gonna show you what I did here. Alrighty. These ones, they're super light. Actually, all of it is super light. I'm gonna squish this together.
That's good, because I hate it when jewelry is like
So
way too
heavy.
Yeah, that's
and
the first thing
like
to come
this,
off.
it looks like it might be heavy. The casting resin is not at all, and neither is this. So I've just rolled together some of the air dry clay, and I'm gonna squish it down. And this one here, I made a little bit more circular, and I'm using the top of a bottle cap. I'm just gonna cut it out. Well, that one didn't come out so well, did it? It did on the first one. And then I have my handy dandy chopstick to create my hole. And hopefully that one's gonna pop out. There we go. All right, so now I have two shapes the same. You can use whatever you have. If you have a cookie cutter at home, if you, whatever, right? So, and then I'm gonna take one of these lovely stamps, and they're like the perfect size. I can't remember
What
which
is
one I
that
used
stamp
last time.
called again?
This one is called knobs. Yeah, so it's the Orchid Designs stamp knobs. It comes in the 2 different sizes, so you can make pendants with these. You can make little earrings. So I'm just gonna grab, what am I gonna grab? The fleur-de-lis. There we go. And this is how easy it is, right? So I'm just gonna take it. That one might have been too big for this, but I'm just gonna squish it in there and make my mark. There you go.
Oh, I love it.
There, let's see. Squish it down. I actually don't mind when it looks a little bit uneven. I think it looks almost like a little sand dollar. So I think it's pretty. I could paint these. I could put wax on there to make that image come out. I just like them white. So we're gonna leave that with that. I'm gonna show you how I made these keys look like they are rusty old keys with a little bit of bling. This one here, I just tied some jute to it. This could be a really great bookmark, right?
Oh, I love that. I
Think
love
of
that
all
idea.
These ideas, right? You can throw something on here and hang it, a charm on a bottle of wine that you're gifting to someone, or just on a gift, right? There's so many things that you can do. So again, when I'm trying to make something look a little bit rusty, I like to use multiple colors. So you could paint these whatever color you like. I'm just right now going for the rusty look. So I'm gonna start with some black, Athenian black chalk paint, and I'm just gonna get it into all of these details. Sorry,
Candice.
So I'm just slamming it on here. And I wanna get my edges as well, because they're going to be seen. I did do the backs of mine as well, but for today's purposes, maybe we'll just do this. Alrighty, so there I have the black. And now I'm gonna come in with a little bit of primer red. Gives that nice rusty look in there. I'm just gonna dab it in spots. I'm not gonna do the whole thing, just some. And then I'm gonna come in with some Florence. I love a little pop of Florence when you're doing anything sort of patinaed. It just kind of, and it doesn't have to be everywhere again. And look at that. Look, I love it.
Oh, what do you guys think? I love it.
Do you love it? There we go. I'm just softening it a wee bit so it doesn't look exactly perfect. And now I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of heat, not because I'm bending it, but just because I want to dry it quickly for y'all. And then show you the gilding on the top. Krista, can you show them how that's turning white?
Oh,
It's starting to cure.
and that's how, does it turn like solid white when it's all done?
Yeah,
or?
it turns solid white, and then just like these, right?
And that's super quick. Like, honestly, it's like, I don't even think it's 5 minutes yet.
Yeah, and it's not quite ready. It's still a little bit sticky. And, but I'm just going to show you how they do just pop, when it's done, how they do pop just out. And all of these bits in here, they just crack away. And you end up with this still perfect design. And it gets all the detail. The Iron Orchid Design molds have just beautiful detail to them. So here we go. We've got this one ready to go. It's not exactly perfect. I could come in a little bit more in there if I needed to just kind of get all of those edges. But you can see what I'm doing there. And then I'm going to grab some gilding wax. So I used the warm gold on the last one. Let's do, I don't know, let's do some copper on here. That beautiful patina. Alrighty, so again, gilding wax. I just throw a wee bit on my finger and watch the magic. All these details just come out. Look at this. Watch the magic. Carrie's laughing at me in the background.
It is magic. Holy moly.
Look at the detail in there though. It's so pretty. And wouldn't that be gorgeous? Just even like on a gift, you could totally put something through here and make it wearable, right?
I love the idea of the bookmark too, like what you said.
Bookmark. Let's see. Here's a little trick. So this one already has a hole in it. And so I'm just utilizing what it came with, right? So pretty. But if I wanted to, so if I have this one done and I want to use it as an earring or something different or a keychain and put a little jump, right? Just the little jump hoops can go through there. I'm actually going to drill a hole. So with the clay, I just poked a hole because that's going to work. When this is hard, you're not going to be able to just poke a hole through. So, you know, we all love power tools, don't we, ladies?
We have people loving this.
Yay.
Ooh, the bookmark.
So here we go. And we're just going to... When you're drilling through something, you always want to have a block that you're drilling into so it's not going into your table or anything else. Can you see that hole in there? So it's just super easy. It drills nice and easy, ready to go. Can pop something in there. Alrighty, so let's have a look here. We've done earrings, we've done jewelry. I wonder if this is ready. I don't think it's going to be ready quite yet. Let's see.
Long Year Jane says, great book club gift.
Right? Wouldn't that be fabulous? So it's almost. Let's see if we can pop one out. Not quite. I might need to give it another couple minutes. You can see it's still a little bit soft. We're gonna just give it another couple of minutes. But it's so easy. I think we are gonna start carrying this.
Oh, good.
So keep an eye out for it. It's fabulous on furniture. It's fabulous on anything, right? Super fun.
Right now, where would they get it?
Right now at your local craft store, right? So I know that Opus Art Supplies, they carry it. That's where I got mine. But stay tuned. All right. Oh, I want it to be ready. Here. Okay, there we go.
Oh.
So there we go. Just popped it out beautifully.
Look at that. Look at the detail in it.
Oh my goodness, it's so amazing. I'm gonna see if I can show you this here where it's connected to the, this one's not quite ready.
Really something though that, like a project that's not going to take forever.
No, not at all. I'm just impatient. But you can see that it's coming right off of the side. So I'm still, because of that beautiful micro edge, I'm still getting, okay, well, not quite soft. It's still a little bit soft. There we go. Beautiful. So as this gets cold and finishes curing, it's going to be solid again. All right. So these guys, I feel like the resin is a little bit more durable in this case for making jewelry and the bookmarks and things like that. The air dry clay, I feel like it's going to break easier than this would. So just some fun ideas. Create something beautiful. Think outside the box. These don't have to be just for furniture or whatever. Have fun with it and create something cool.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.